enemy, maybe even someone like me could
Blow
win
you
this.
away!
No mercy.
Remember,
Away!
Black Knight!
Beijing!
Die already!
Like this!
Illusory prison!
Like this! Rough them up! War storm! Hot! Roll up! Hot! That's a fact! Rise on up!
Imagine time.
I
Feel
guess
before
I'm
song!
couple.
Yes.
Let the wind
I'll show you! Ember's Edge! Roundhouse! Kneel before song! War storm!
Nowhere to hide!
Keep going.
War storm! Turn it all up! Hot shot!
That hurt, you know.
Out of my way!
Triple barrier! I'll thank you later.
Not so fast!
Two steps. You ain't seen nothing.
Oh, be careful.
No nurse.
I'll show you.
Like this, not so... It's over! Fire wheel change!
One.
War storm! Turn it all up!
Help.
Blaze block! War storm! I'll show you! Do your thing! Hot! Not so like this!
You're welcome. You're through.
Hot jump!
Doesn't have help. Someone help
That
her.
hurt, you know.
Mediator.
Drop them up! Hot jump! Hot jump!
Triple burial!
Change your magic.
No escape!
You like this?
Get out of my sight. You're welcome.
This! Helio hand!
Time to light you up.
Mediator.
Ignition!
Hot jump!
You're welcome.
Nowhere to hide!
this?
Not so
Switch
fast!
the flip!
Not so fast!
Doesn't have help. Someone help her.
Ember's Edge!
Nowhere to hide!
Hot jump!
Swim!
It's over!
Nowhere to hide!
Hot
Hope you can
jump!
swim.
Fire wheel
Yes.
change!
Mediator.
Triple barriel!
Hot jump! Hot jump!
Triple barriel!
Like that.
Hot jump!
Triple
You're
barriel!
welcome.
Flash!
Get out of my sight.
Triple barriel!
Hot! You're out!
That's it. Roundhouse. Feel the more song.
Restorative medicine! Healing!
Fire wheel!
Your gauge is totally full. I'm okay.
That's it. I'll show you. Roundhouse.
Please don't die.
Hot jump! Hot! It's over! Hot!
That's it. I'll show you.
Hot! That's out! Hot!
I'll show you.
It's over!
Rock
Like
roll!
that.
Not so fast!
Do your thing!
Gotcha, punk.
Like that! You like this?
War storm.
Restorative melody! Healing!
A lot of damage. You're all taking a lot of damage. Please, be
Blind
mindful.
dog!
Storm.
Hot jump!
Still going up.
Die already!
I'll show you.
Die.
Keep your distance!
I'll show you. Yeah.
Die.
Like that.
200% and rising. Oh my goodness.
Restorative melody! Healing!
Two steps. Kneel before song.
Do you think?
Die already!
I'll show you. I'll show you. Yeah. Kneel before song.
Die already!
I'll show you.
Do you think?
Kneel before song. Kneel before song. Kneel before song.
Here into the
That's
abyss.
it.
Remember, I'm a already member too.
Kneel before
for this?
As it should be.
Nothing is impossible.
Not too shabby.
Now I can do even better!
Oh, jeez. That was close.
We did it.
More like, we've gone and done it.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Wait, did we do something wrong?
You could say that.
Nice work.
Huh? Why? What the hell is happening here? Wait!
Just what it looks like, Mizuki.
Seriously? Seriously.
But why? Why are you disappearing? This can't be.
Asahi, it's been one hell of a ride since we met, ain't it?
Boss?
Guess these hands ain't gonna be able to protect the future of Akihabara no more, huh? That's why I'm leaving it up to you.
Wait!
And don't try giving me them puppy dog eyes.
So are you saying... Man, I wanted to play with you guys a little bit longer. Me too.
Is this some kind of sick joke?
At least, let me take my revenge first.
Please, boss. Tell me. What's really going on here? Tell me!
Mizuki, we wouldn't have met if it weren't for you.
Boss?
But where there's a meeting, there's also bound to be a parting.
It doesn't have to be. Not now!
You know, you're pretty lucky to have such great friends.
But why? Why do you have to go?
You made things pretty fun for me, too. Every day, something different. Much obliged, Mizuki.
Same here! Mizuki, and thanks to you, I was able to have lots and lots of fun! Thank you! Thank you, sub-boss.
Wait!
Asahi, got one more request for you, if you don't mind.
What is it?
Take care of Mizuki.
That's your job!
Well, time for us to get going. Mizuki, take care.
Goodbye! So long! So long.
With that, I hereby decree the Akihabara Freedom Fighters dismissed!
Dismissed!
In the end, there never was an Akihabara Freedom Fighters. It didn't exist from the start. Nothing more than my delusions. It was only then that I realized the humbling power delusions have. To rob someone of their ability to distinguish fantasy from reality. Someone who's been by my side as long as I remember could turn out to be the product of someone's imagination. And places I've known my whole life could just be dreams. But in my world, they're all real. And I'll never forget them. I promise. The Akihabara Freedom Fighters and the joy of the time I spent with them will never, ever be forgotten. Mizuki.
The Freedom Fighters were a delusion.
That can't be, though.
Yes, it can. This is how it is. What is? What the hell are you even talking about? This is how it is. Explain this to me! Where did those three go?
They didn't go anywhere. They never even were.
That's impossible, though. I've been spending every single day with them. We laughed together when we were happy, and comforted each other when times were rough. We fought together for everlasting peace in Akihabara.
But now they're gone. Boss, Akari, and Aoi are all gone. Done. They were just delusions given shape. If it were possible to see them again, you know I'd be there right alongside you. I didn't hate them, you know that! So why?
Tell me, if I wanted to see them again, where would I have to go? Tell me, please.
I don't...
This is a lost cause. Leave it alone for now.
But...
Look, just leave it. I have something I need to discuss with you all, but not here. Come with me.
Mizuki.
This place is awfully clean, isn't it?
Of course, it was a delusion from the start, remember? Not a hideout.
That's right, Reiji. And you and your companions here destroyed it.
You!
That was quite a production you put on.
You're the last person in the world I wanted to see right now.
Love you too. I sent in so many agents, but not a one remains, which might be a sign that I should take off the kid gloves.
Now is not the time to mess with us.
Kidding. I'm just kidding. Why would I want to fight you anyway? I should be thanking you.
Then go home and write us a letter.
Come on, Gramps, don't blow a gasket. This was all your doing after all. Or do you not remember? Every last bit of it. All those people playing... freedom fighters, was it? Well, there's freedom and death.
Seriously. Leave now.
Did you get to have a teary farewell with your friends at least? Maybe one final group hug?
Don't you dare make light of this!
Say now, aren't you a little old to be playing with imaginary friends?
I don't see anything wrong with it.
This is priceless. I can't take it. It's too good.
We're not laughing.
But why not? This is hilarious.
Shut the hell up.
Do my ears deceive me? Is cool as a cucumber Reiji Shinomiya getting feisty? Or maybe you're not so cool. Maybe you're the only one who would get so hot-headed over something so paltry. What is reality? And what is fantasy? Perhaps we need to change the way we talk about these things. Like, who is reality? And who is fantasy? You've been searching for the answer to that for a while, no? My, oh my, if looks could kill, I'd be bleeding out right now. Well, you did help me finish my work, so I suppose I can let you go home today. Yay, team! You have my most heartfelt thanks for nullifying that meddlesome delusion. Expect a thank you card in your mailbox. Don't get drowned in delusion while I'm gone. Ta-ta for now.
What the hell is his problem?
He makes me want to puke.
Who is real? And who's fantasy, huh?
Asahi?
Hey, Reiji. That's the key, isn't it?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'll tell you everything. You've learned much of it the hard way already. It's time you learn the true horror of delusion.
The true horror?
Let's talk about it at Violent Eden. We shouldn't run into any other nasty surprises over there.
The save point. Perhaps we can take a breather here. Is something about to happen? I think something's about to happen. Ah, look! It's a PP Bart shop. Are you headed into the Delusionscape? I'll come with you. It's a collectible shop. I actually have quite a card collection. Ah, a save point. Perhaps we can take a breather here.
Well, hello.
Usual, on the rocks.
Rough day, I take it?
If it weren't, I wouldn't be drinking.
It shows. You haven't looked like this since way back when. And I'm not talking about when you were researching delusions, but just before you started running from them.
Okay, Reiji. I think it's time you told us the whole story. What is the true horror of delusion?
What's real and what's fantasy? Or who's real and who's fantasy? That's pretty much it in a nutshell.
The freedom fighters.
Yeah, they're pretty much a textbook example. You saw them right before your eyes. They were there. They were real. You spent time with them, lots of time. But the places you spend time with them at could just be delusions too. Even friends and family aren't safe from the threat of being mere fiction. Hell, even the spot you're standing on right now could just be all in your head for all you know. Am I even real? Or did somebody dream me up? Once you lose the ability to distinguish what's reality and what's delusion, you've basically lost everything. That's the true horror of delusions. The thing every last one of us should be terrified of.
That's terrible.
Even knowing the risks, there's still one thing I need to find out. One reason I keep getting involved. I need to know if the love of my life and the time we spent together is real. Or just another delusion.
So that's what you meant when you said you hadn't found what you were looking for, even though you found the person.
An ex-girlfriend. I totally called it.
So what brought a former DAB scum like you out from under your rock and into the light?
I ran. I just ran. We'd reached a point where our research was making it virtually impossible to tell what was real at all anymore. Everything I did there might have been a delusion. The people, the environment, even me, made me doubt my own life. My breaking point was when I couldn't figure out if the person I loved was real or not. Scared the hell out of me, so I just ran. But this isn't something that'll go away if you keep your nose clean. You understand your friend's pain, right, Asahi?
Mizuki lost some of his closest friends. Friends he cared about, who it turns out never existed in the first place.
You do get it then. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. What I needed you all to understand.
It's a lot to take in.
It is. And that's why I want you all to return to your normal lives as soon as possible. Delusions are like a sickness. The best thing I can tell you now is to seek the protection of the Bureau.
Are you kidding me?
It's for your own good. You need to wake up from any delusions before you do something that you can't undo.
What are you saying?
What's your plan then, Reiji?
Until I find my answer, I guess I'll just keep running. Running from this crazy existence we're stuck in.
The true horror of delusions? Please.
You, good, Yamato?
Ooh, save me from the big, scary delusions. You plan on just running away from them for the rest of your life? That's not how an adult should act.
Now listen here, you punk. That's what adults are. That's what we do. We're beings who run.
The hell?
We avert our eyes from inconvenient truths and chase blindly after what we want most. Adulthood in a nutshell.
That's pathetic.
You can't live in your stupid little fantasy dream world forever, damn it!
Ray, please control your temper.
What? Any of you think you've got it figured out? By all means, tell me. How the hell do I get out of this? How do I escape this damned loop where everything's probably a delusion anyway?
Ray, enough!
Enough is right. I've had enough. I just need to give up. Give up and go back to them. Just bow my head real low and meekly ask them to make me a normal person again. But then I'll never find my answer. You all need to go home now. And never show any of your faces near me ever again.
Looks like we're not wanted anymore.
The hell was his problem anyway?
Delusions don't scare me.
I understand where he's coming from, though. What Reggie said makes sense, and it is pretty scary to think about. Up until now, I'd never really thought about what was real and what was delusion, or who. Everything around us could be a delusion.
Even Akihabara?
Even a mouthy baby named Yamato Hongo.
I could be a delusion.
With the freedom fighters, we just didn't know. Or, I guess we didn't notice. But with the ways delusions have been encroaching on reality, it only makes sense to have some doubts. I mean, we've been stuck in this delusory Sunday for so long, we've lost sight of what's important to us.
And the delusions keep spreading because they're part of a bigger delusion. Wouldn't it make sense for the repeating Sunday to be part of a delusion too?
Then there's the man in pink, who's probably some sort of living delusion.
What if the DAB is a delusion too?
We've already reached the point where we can't tell the difference between reality and fantasy, haven't we? So what can we do in a world of lies? Screw it.
Asahi, no! Are you saying we just go back to our daily lives and pretend none of this ever happened?
I won't capitulate to those bureau bastards even in death, I'll tell you that much.
So, how screwed are we, oh fearless leader?
I meant screw it. Let's just go home for the night.
Huh?
Don't scare me like that, jeez!
It's late, guys, and we've had one heck of a day. I think all of us could do with a rest right now. And maybe a bath. But while you rest, I want each of you to think long and hard about what you should do from here on out.
What do you mean?
Whether to wake from this delusion and go back to our everyday lives, or keep fighting. Home is where the bed is.
You spend time with them, lots of time. But the places you spend time with them at could just be delusions too. Even friends and family aren't safe from the threat of being mere fiction. Hell, even the spot you're standing on right now could just be all in your head for all you know. Am I even real? Or did somebody dream me up? Once you lose the ability to distinguish what's reality and what's delusion, you've basically lost everything. That's the true horror of delusions. The thing every last one of us should be terrified of.
How what is? What the hell are you even talking about? This is how it is. Explain this to me! Where did those three go?
They didn't go anywhere. They never even were.
That's impossible, though. I've been spending every single day with them. We laughed together when we were happy, and comforted each other when times were rough. We fought together for everlasting peace in Akihabara.
But now they're gone. Boss, Akari, and Aoi are all gone. Done. They were just delusions given shape. If it were possible to see them again, you know I'd be there right alongside you. I didn't hate them, you know that! So why?
Tell me, if I wanted to see them again, where would I have to go? Tell me. Please.
I don't... What really are delusions? What are they? I just don't get it. What am I supposed to do? I wonder if anyone else has reached an answer.